This is going to be the immortal segment. I don't know why it's immortal yet. I'm guessing we're going to find out along the way together, I hope. So I'm going to be reacting to videos, a lot of videos from different walks of life. We're going to be having this experience together. Uh, I want to say it's with great honor and pleasure that I get to start this episode with somebody that I have been a fan of, I've been a admirer of for a long time now. And the reason why I follow this guy is that he's this thing, they are always on point. He like says the things that I want to say, like I I think he does it, he puts the words out there in a way that I'm like, there's no way I can say it any better. So I want to give big ups to Dimanograph. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but he's a great guy. I don't know him personally, but from the contents he drops, he's a great guy, and I want to say it's an honor for me to be opening this episode reacting to something he said, and I want a lot of you to have the same wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Get to share our opinions. So I want a lot of you to see this as well because it's really enlightening. So from without talking too much, I've already taken much of your time. Without talking too much, I promise this is just for the introduction. I'm not going to be doing this much talking in other of my videos. So without talking too much, I'm going to roll the clip. Dimanograph on your social media status is not who you are in a relationship with. Your social media status is not who you are in a relationship with. So let's roll the tape from Dimanograph.
Do you know one of the downsides of the internet or social media? It has given birth to more cowards than any other time in history. People connect to each other but they don't talk. Couples have problems with each other and instead of them talking to themselves, they go online and start throwing shades at their loved ones. They go and unfollow themselves or start deleting pictures, and then everybody now knows they are having problems. Something happens and instead of two of them to talk it out, because it's both of them that have gotten to this point, they come and start fighting it out.
Yeah, I'm going to continue playing the tape, but I want to that's the reason why I like the Dimanograph, man. He goes head on, head on, head on. He lets you know how it is. Like, where's the lie, man? Most times, like I said, I don't know who he is in person, but most times when he says this stuff, like, where's the lie? Where's the lie? There's no lie there. Like, this is what's going on in relationships nowadays. Social media has taken over relationships. People hardly talk to each other. Everybody is all about the gram. People want to let other people know that I am happy in my relationship. Like, I don't get it. Like, are you not supposed to be happy in your relationship? Like, why are you trying to let other people know that you are happy in your relationship? And then when there's trouble in the relationship, you still come back to social media, and let people know that there is trouble in your relationship. Are you not supposed to be talking it out, like, in your relationship, trying to straighten things out? But no, a lot of people like come status, and start writing all sort of things that nobody really cares about. That's the thing a lot of people don't get about this. Nobody really cares about your relationship, like on social media. Nobody's actually interested in if your relationship is going fine on social media. The people who are actually like really interested in your relationship should be people around you that wish you well, and you should be able to talk about your relationship with your spouse, not with people on social media, not trying to tell us that your boyfriend or your girlfriend is a cheat. We really don't care. Like, I could say 99% of the people on my WhatsApp, I don't even know who their spouse is. Like, I don't care. Like, you see different. A lot of people post different pictures every day, calling different guys, calling different girls, all sort of names. I don't know who they are. I don't really care who they are. So there's no point trying to, but don't mind me. That's just my own opinion. So let us know about your opinion and let us continue with the tape.
Media. Men that cannot tell their girlfriends what they want, it's on their WhatsApp status, they'll start writing it in codes like they're in the Cold War era. Women that their boyfriends have hurt them, instead of her talking to him, it's on her status, she's saying, pray for me, I am sad, relationship na scam. Or they'll start putting sad or crying emojis on their status. When you ask them what is wrong, they say, oh, it's not, it's just my boyfriend. People, your WhatsApp status is not the person you're in relationship with. Talk to that person. This isn't what we are meant to be. We were meant to be so much more, but we have lost ourselves. People in relationships need to start talking to themselves, not fighting or arguing. But most importantly, listening to each other. Please, nobody's right because of their agenda. You are right if you are right. And you cannot be right when you are wrong because of your...
Yeah, see, he's the man. Like, I'm not trying to hype him so much. Like I said, I keep repeating, I don't know him personally, but like, why the content, like, there are a few people you get this kind of content from in Nigeria. Like, there are very few, and he is one of the people that is actually inspiring me and motivating me to do this, to get on this platform. Like, he's one of them big time, along with many other uh social culture warriors out there. So he's one of the people that is pushing me big time to, want to do this. And people, like, I was watching a video from Jordan Peterson the other day, and he was like, you want to get in an argument with your spouse, yeah, it's healthy, but the purpose of the argument is not to win the argument. You don't want to win the argument. Like, winning is not the goal in an argument. Solving the problem, there is a problem that began that argument, and solving that problem is the goal in the argument, not winning the argument. Now, you want to solve the problem because, according to his analysis, Jordan Peterson analysis, he said that you don't want to, win your wife in an argument, then you're not going to be with a beating wife, a miserable wife for the next week. Like, why would you want to be with a bitter woman for the next 1 week? Like, you want to go ahead and, talk out the relationship, talk out the problem in the relationship, and not, try to, get one over your spouse. It doesn't work, because at the end of the day, if you go, another person is going to be bitter, obviously, and you don't want to, be hanging around someone that is bitter at the moment. It start giving you all these, toxic vibes. So you don't want to be around that. So how can you prevent that? Is by trying not to be the winner in an argument. Try to solve the problem. And trust me, coming from experience, I've, I when I was not, knowledgeable in this analysis, I've had, certain situations in my relationships where I, want to win the argument. I want to get my point there. I want to state the fact. And at the end of the day, I end up winning. But I got to realize that I didn't actually win, because, yeah, I was with a bitter person, for the better part of the next 2 3 days, and sometimes those, because they want to get one over you too, and so sometimes those things get to come up in another argument, in another context, and it's a whole cycle of argument. Trust me, I've been there, and I wish I had this knowledge now. I wish I had it earlier. It should have, changed a lot of things for me. So, but it's never too late, and I'm happy I got this now. So, moving on, let's continue with Dimanograph.
People in relationships need to start making time to really talk to each other. And not talking about financial needs or sex. And not talking about where this relationship heading to. You guys are not heading anywhere if you don't sit down as a team inside a car and drive it. Relationship is like a rally car in a race. One driver, one navigator. If they are not working as a team, they are not going anywhere. Couples should be able to drop their phones, look their partners in the face, and be able to say what's bothering them with full knowledge that that person will hear them out. And that conversation they are having should end there and there. If your conversation with your partner or fight with your partner ends on WhatsApp status or continues on WhatsApp status, your relationship is already the danger zone.
Yo, that's Dimanograph, yeah. That's Dimanograph for you. And you can go follow him on TikTok. Like I'm following him on TikTok, and he's one of the few people I follow. Like, so you can follow him on TikTok, and you get a lot of intelligent, discourse from him about topics that covers a wide range of spectrum. You should really follow the Dimanograph. There's a lot to be talked about. There's a lot of conversations to be had on his content. So, and yeah, so that's it. So just to crown it up, to butter the points, like I feel, call me old fashioned, yeah, call me old fashioned, but I feel a relationship should be like a Bonnie and Clyde thing, but without the deaths, without the robbery and the killing. Bonnie and Clyde based on social life. I got her back, she got my back. With like 100 with each other. Where are you is where you are. Like, if I say where are you, you say you here. That is where you are. I don't have to start second guessing. I know that if you ask me, like, a kind of, it's deep, man. It has, for a relationship to work, it has to be deep. There has to be connection that moves beyond sexual, moves beyond financial. It has to be like siblings, man. But with the cherry on top, now I realize it sounds weird, but there has to be that bond, that connection with that person. I have to be able to talk to you and know that what I'm saying to you is not going to have a backlash. What I'm saying to you is a problem that I see, and that I believe that you're going to help me in rectifying that. That is what I believe should be relation. It's not about social media. It's not about trying to get validation online, trying to let people know that you are happy. Like, people don't want people happy. That's like some fact we have to realize. When you are over happy, people get pissed. That's just, I don't know how it happens, but I believe that's just life. And so I leave certain things to certain things. But I just feel like, if you are nice to each other, if you want to do things for each other, it works out better than social media. So I have a lot to say on it, but discussions like this will never end till the end of time. So there are a lot to be talked about. I'm not going to waste much of your time. Stay tuned until the next video. I'm going to be bringing you intelligent discourse. You can count on that. So stay tuned. More to come from the Immortal Show. Please, somebody find a name for me. Find a name. But for now, it's still going to be the Immortal Show. Until next time, good night.